Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, welcome to the KVJ After the Show Podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show Podcast.
Hello, welcome to your Wednesday KVJ After the Show Podcast. Welcome to it. Here we are. Got your KVJ TV going on, yeah? Very singy today.
We are.
Yeah, we are.
Singing about suits just got me in the mood.
Yeah, you ready for it, huh? You do a little sing-along today?
I'm here all day.
I'll shit all day long.
You're going to shit all day long?
I'll be here.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I'll be here all day.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to...
Don't mind me. I'll be over here in the corner.
That came out wrong.
It did?
Shit all day.
I meant to say sing all day. Did I say shit all day?
Yeah, you went shit all day.
I'm going to sing that shit all day is what I meant to say.
Okay.
I'm not very bright. Don't mind me.
Well, I got some emails here today, including one. Somebody pulled up a fun photo of me, said, Kevin, holy smokes, I came across this picture of you and I had screenshot it. Apparently, I wasn't watching KVJ TV in this time period. You look amazing now. It's just crazy to see. You look like you should be doing the gym tan laundry on the Jersey Shore. There's a photo from a period. Yes, I was definitely much bulkier then. It was my bulky days.
You were bulky and pink.
Bulky, pink, and bald.
I don't think it looked bad, though. I'll give that guy a hug.
It's a different style. It's a big guy. He might crush you. Era.
You were doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
And the testosterone and...
Well, for me, yeah, I think, the way I look now, if you're watching KVJ TV, this is pretty much how my body is supposed to be. And, when I had trainers and all that stuff, yeah, they had me going for, we were lifting heavy weights and, do that, you got to eat a lot. And they're like, just eat. Because for me, I always had problems putting on weight. So I was eating... And also a lot of carbs, rice, potatoes, and things like that. And I've just found out, too, that my body, that bloats me up. I get puffy when I eat that stuff. And
not everybody can do that.
No. And what was interesting, because when I was trying to figure out, I'm like, okay, I'm going to make some changes, because I was getting to the point where lifting the heavy weights, I was just hurting all the time. And I'm like, what am I doing this for? Like, I'm not entering any strongman contests. And I'm like, I would just rather be lean and mean, and that's where I want to go. So I dabbled between the keto and then the plant-based diet, which was the exact opposite, basically. And I felt a lot better on the keto. I felt leaner, and I felt okay, just kind of airy and good. And even eating the plant-based stuff, if you're eating even kind of like the soy burgers and things like that, they just made, and I love black beans, things like that, but they just make me feel puffy and bloated. And so I went with the keto because of that. And then, I trimmed down. And, honestly, a big part of it, too, was I'm very mindful of COVID. And one of the things that, that had got my attention was, especially earlier on, they're talking about people with body fat and it causing more issues, that the coronavirus itself would link up to fat cells. And I'm like, I want to try to get rid of some of my fat cells then. So I don't want that. So I've tried to up my take of vitamin D. In fact, I'd seen something that to me was eye-opening about that, because I've been making sure I take vitamin D, and I've been getting out in the sun every day for at least 20 minutes to try to get some natural vitamin D that way. 82% of hospitalized COVID patients suffered from low levels of vitamin D.
Wow.
82%. That's a crazy number, isn't it?
So get your D.
Yeah, get your D. That big D.
Get it all up in you.
Yeah. So I was doing that. And that's, part of the reasons for a lot of the changes over the last year. And plus, not being able to go to the gym. I've been having to work out from home. And so luckily I had a trainer that really, he would take one day a week and we would do what he called the prison workout. And he said, if you're in prison, you got a 12 by 12 cell and you got to make it work. So I learned to hate that day because it was always the hardest workout we would do of the week. And I learned to appreciate you don't need anything to be in amazing shape. With push-ups, pull-ups, all those kind of things, body-on-body strength stuff that you can do, running in place, burpees, all this kind of stuff, you can shred yourself up and be in amazing shape in a 10 by 10 cell. And so we would do that. So I'm kind of doing that. I don't have big squat machines. I don't have heavy barbells and dumbbells and all that kind of stuff I can do. Astor had sent in an email and she said, over the last 20 years, I've seen you trying out various diets and workout regimens. At one point, you were bulky. Was that your choice to go bulk or just a wrong diet plan / coach? You look fit now. Is it keto that you think? Do you have a new workout coach? Lastly, over the years, since you have tried various diet plans and workout regimens, what have you learned regarding these health and fitnesses? I think, first of all, you got to figure out, what do you want to be? And I had wanted to be bulky at one point. I wanted to be strong. And then I said, why do I care about being strong? I just want to be lean and mean. So that changed it up. I'll tell you exactly what I do. I learned that we have misconceptions in America because they overfed us in the 80s and 90s when I grew up. You don't need that much food. We think we need a lot more food than what we really need.
And as you get older, you need less and less food.
Yep.
So if you still keep eating like you ate in your 20s and 30s and now you're in your 40s and 50s, you're going to be like, why am I so bloated and fat?
Mm-hmm. That's it. So here's what I do. If anybody wants to try it, it works
Fuck you looking at
for me.
I wasn't looking at you for any other reason than to just like look at you.
Pan Pie Pennington over there. So here's what I do. I do the Ideal Nutrition Now. I do the keto menu. I do 2 meals a day from the keto menu. Each is about 500 calories each. I do the squeezed juice later in the day as a meal replacement. Then I do the intermittent fasting. I do that at least 4 days a week. On the weekends, probably have 3 meals, and I supplement with a lot of nuts. I love nuts. That's my little like snack food, and I eat that.
I love nuts too.
Yeah. So, and my trainers are right. It's 80% diet. It really is. You know, these people who bust their ass doing cardio, I got a buddy of mine that he's like, I'm riding 50 miles on the bike every day and I'm not taking off any weight.
Why can't you go home and eat mashed potatoes?
Right. It is your diet. And what I realize is when you put calories in, 80 to 90% of the calories you burn, it's your body just doing bodily functions, growing hair, nails, skin.
Digesting it.
All that kind of stuff. So that's what you use a lot of it for. When you do cardio and all that, you're not burning off. I've done that where I've killed myself on an elliptical or a treadmill or a bike. And you burn like 200 calories. You're like, I did all that work to burn 50 calories or 200 calories. It goes to show you that just watch how much food you're putting in your pie hole and putting in the right food.
Food matters.
Yeah. So if you do that, a little bit of body on body, strength conditioning, and that's all I'm really doing. I'm doing a lot of push-ups, pull-ups. I have 50-pound adjustable weight dumbbells, and I do pretty much everything with those 3 things.
But sometimes you just want to say, fuck it, let's eat a pizza. You know what I mean? You have to have those days too. No?
You do what you want to do.
Yeah, I can't have those days.
Ever?
If I say, fuck it, I'm going to eat a pizza, I'm going to feel like crap. My body just does not take the carbs well. I know I sound like a bitch ass.
Yeah, it ain't worth it. I feel terrible,
I
and
feel
I'm like, yeah,
crappy, and I can see the bloat in my face. And
After
then,
a day?
Oh, almost the next
Yeah.
day. Like immediately when I wake up, I look at the mirror and I'm like, damn, girl, you look a little puffy.
I can tell everything I put in my body, and whether it's right or not, I will feel just different.
And as I get older, I'm more in tune with that shit, and it sucks. I feel like I didn't even realize how food affected me in my 20s. I feel like it was like, if it affected me, I didn't notice.
Do you have a food you eat that you feel like it makes you look your best? When you put it in your body, hours later you go, all right, I feel like I look vibrant.
A juice cleanse. Honestly, I saw somebody at the fair I haven't seen in over a year and a half. I haven't seen her, and she saw me on Saturday morning, and I was coming off of a 3-day juice cleanse, and she was like, holy crap, you look great. What are you doing? And I was like, honestly, I think it's probably the juice cleanse.
Yeah, I saw that little hippie slogan about food is my medicine. And I really believe in that. I don't like a lot of pharmaceutical medicines and things like that putting in my body. So everything that I consume, I think of as a vitamin or something to take care of my body. So that's really all I really focus on. So vegetables, juice cleanses, and honestly, the nuts. If I feel a little bit, sometimes I know I don't have enough calories and I feel a little weak and faint, I will just start eating some nuts. Usually on Friday night, I can have a nut binge. And man, I feel great. It gives me good natural energy and I don't feel like, I ate too much.
And you don't have them salted nuts.
No, I do, yeah.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
The salt is not your friend either.
Right.
The salt will make you feel bloated, and I run into that a lot because I love crawfish, and it's crawfish season right now. And I've been eating a lot of crawfish, and they're super salty, and I feel it.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough for me to let some of it go.
I know.
Yeah. I love her so much.
I know.
So, you know what I mean? There's stuff that I know in my heart. Even if the doctor said, "Bird, we just got your results back and you are fucked." It's happening.
It's pizza.
Yeah.
It's taking you out.
I think I would still try to eat a little. I don't know if I could give it up completely.
What about the cauliflower crust?
You're going to speak to me about cauliflower when I'm wearing this? How dare you?
And you're wearing a Totino's Pizza Rolls hat.
Fucking love this
The
hat.
shittiest form of pizza you can find in Publix. Tostino's Pizza Rolls are disgusting.
It's controversial. That's why I wore it.
Well, and there's really two kinds of people. It's people who want to feel good by eating great food, and then it's people who they get so much enjoyment out of the food that they feel so great eating ham pies and pizza and all that kind of stuff that, that's where they live. So, hey. And some people do dabble a little bit in both worlds, and I've done that some.
I really do that more than I think I'd lead on to y'all and the public. I don't eat nothing but junk food all the time. I would be dead if I did that. Mm-hmm. But I do like junk food, and if I do it too much and I'm not exercising, it does. It goes right to the gut and the butt.
Yeah.
Not really my butt, though.
It goes to your back.
It goes to my butt, but just above my butt. So it just makes it look like I have one long ass.
It's a shelf right above your butt.
It's not the best look.
Yesterday was National Eat What You Want Day, and I saw you in Denny's. You had made a video. You got some hand pies. You got some Uncrustables and a bunch of other fun food.
The Uncrustables go down really easy for me. That is one of those foods would be on the red flag list for me because they go down so easy. The honey Uncrustables with the peanut butter, shit, man. It goes. I can't believe it.
When I see you guys get food, because you had done that, I think for 420, and the one thing I often wonder, my own question is, do you have a lot of food waste, or do you eat most of everything you see? Because I'm like, are you just having a couple bites in it, you don't have any more, or do you eat everything you see in those videos?
You asked me that before, and it depends on my mood. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, I ate half of my Publix sub, and it was delicious, but I was yearning for something sweet, so I got into the Uncrustables, and then I had a little bit of the hand pie. Then I took it home, and I still have some in my refrigerator. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll give some to my sister, but we don't waste food. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that wasn't that much food either.
No.
It wasn't that much. Okay. Some of that was birthday food from Virginia getting it to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't waste food.
That caribou mix looked good too. What is in the caribou mix?
I never had that before.
That was one of the
things.
It's
like a trail mix.
Oh my gosh. I loved it. It had some kind of it looked like a nut, but it was a cracker.
Oh.
It blew my mind. I loved it.
It was a nutcracker?
It was a nutcracker. Yeah. Wow, that's good. Oh. Yes, that caribou was delicious.
Yeah, it looked really good. I was like, man, that stuff, it looked like it had some chocolate stuff in it. Yeah, you can get it. It's a trail mix.
Baby, you know that's what I love.
That you can get. It's chocolate peanuts. That it's got in there, cocoa powder, whey powder.
Yeah, the cocoa powder was in there. Yeah. The other one that's really great at Publix is the chewy, sticky, and sweet.
Okay.
Chewy, sticky.
Chewy, sticky, sweet?
It's chewy, sweet, and sticky. What did I just say?
That's the same thing you said.
Did
I?
No.
Flip the order.
It's sticky, sweet, and chewy. Am I saying
you
this?
You keep saying the same thing over and over.
Shit, Bird. Get it together. We're talking snacks, so I kind of fall apart. Yeah, well, it's the 3-peat there at Publix. It's delicious. That's the best one they got.
Who says that eating bad doesn't lead to brain delay?
Oh, you got a lot of nerve. You juicing. You just as dumb as I am.
The other little splurge I have is every now and then have a beer here and there. I used to love the craft beer world and still do. But I know now that I've got like the high-low. It's high-lie, basically, from Cigar City. It's one of my favorite IPAs.
But high-low?
Yeah, I got a couple of those in my fridge.
Nice.
And they're only just over 100 calories. I think 120 calories. Your Bud Lights and things like that are like close to 100. So
okay.
And, you know, it's almost like drinking a regular high-lie.
I went to Kevin's house, opened his refrigerator, and he actually had snacks in his refrigerator.
What?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Hell no.
Our refrigerator is very depressing because all I need in there is we have some drinks and I got my meals for Ideal Nutrition. That's it.
I grabbed the water and cut my hand on a tumbleweed.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. Yeah, I got that and some nuts in the cabinet. That's about it. We got Christina who had asked if we ever tried this beer. Sierra Nevada, the Bigfoot Barley wine style ale. You ever had that, Jay Bird?
I have had that before.
Okay. Did you like it?
I don't think I liked it, but I love the idea of it because it's Bigfoot.
Yeah.
If I got that now, I would put that in my Bigfoot section on my where my figurines are at.
It's the barley wine, which is usually higher alcohol, I believe.
I don't know if I do. There's one we do. People bring in sometimes, and I think it's the cider stuff. Cider is not my game. I don't know if the barley wine is similar.
Cider to me is sometimes too sweet. I like a dry cider.
It's and I love sweet stuff, but it's to the point where it gives me a headache quickly. It's that sweet. Some of the ciders.
It's one of those things that you know, I'm that way with Bloody Marys. To me, you can't have more than one. Same thing with the cider. Even when I drank cider, I don't now just because of the sugar intake. But yeah, that was the thing about ciders.
And I'm sure there's ciders out there that I would like. I haven't delved that much into them. I know in Oregon, my sister took me to so many cider places, and I think I drank a few of them and got real
Ciders are big.
Kind of sick.
And, for some reason, the hippies love them some ciders.
They do. Just like me being a shitty Italian, I'm kind of a shitty hippie.
Do you do anything like just with the
All right, you know, I'm beating myself up here. I don't need a fucking tap dancing from the witch. Slow down, Sinead.
You want a banana?
No, I do. Gosh, I feel so sick from those bananas.
Well, when you shove them down there and they sit in your belly, 4 bananas is heavy.
It was more. It was 4, almost 5 bananas. I got about 4 3/4, and I feel like dog shit.
Well, another thing to check out, Jay Bird was talking about some of the foods that he and Virginia had when you guys went to the South Florida Fair on Saturday. And up on our website, if you want to see, there is a review of Jay Bird's ratings. He went through what he ate, and then he gave it a letter grade as well.
Good. Because, you know, sometimes you got to do that. It's tough. But people want to know what's good and what's not.
Yeah, I think that people want honest reviews when it comes to food. I don't know if the businesses want that all the time. Because when I was doing that pizza review, there was some places that kind of had shitty pizza, and I'd even kind of be nice with the grade and give them like a 3 out of 5, and people could smell it on me. They knew I wasn't feeling it, and they would call me out for my kind of being nice. So if we do reviews, should it be honest?
Yeah, that's where you've got to really kind of go deep on that.
Because when I started getting honest, motherfuckers started getting really mad at me, and their family members stared reaching out.
Damn.
Remember that?
And then some of them are Italian, might be connected.
They were all Italian.
Could put a hit on you.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone I fucked over was Italian.
Somebody said one thing they didn't see on your review was, did you try the deep fried cookie dough?
No, we didn't have time. We were out there for a while, but
we were out there for a while and we spent a lot of money. So then we were like, okay, we're done. We've already, I tapped out. Jay Bird tapped out.
It was one of those bits where, you left. It was like, oh, $75 later.
You did 75. I did like 50.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It adds up.
Whatever.
Okay. Well, you can get the review on the corn on the cob, the dill pickle.
The dickle.
Or you could call it dickle pizza.
I didn't get the dickle in my mouth.
You know, that would actually be interesting. Dickle pizza.
I didn't have the dickle yet.
Yeah.
I hear it's great.
Yes, it's big. It's big.
And messy.
Yeah, very messy.
Your wife's going to be pissed if she finds out you went to the fair and got dickle.
Dickle pickle.
Dickle. Wisconsin cheese, did a review of that.
Yes. Get the jalapeno. The cheddar is my least favorite.
Okay.
The jalapeno is the best. The mozzarella is great. But the cheddar, they can keep it.
The best out of that, in my opinion, was the mozzarella.
The mozzarella was
great. Was personally my favorite.
You want to get that ranch dipping sauce, too. It's fantastic.
Okay. You got a red velvet funnel cake review on there as well, and even did something on the lemonade. It's linked up on our Facebook page, and it's on our website at kvjshow.com.
Yeah, and I don't know if I was completely... I could have been a little harsher on a few items that I was a little nicer on. And I'm going to have to wrestle with that.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to let them have it, Bird.
We didn't love the red velvet funnel cake.
It was moist.
It was very moist.
As I said, it looked great. The frosting was amazing.
The frosting was great.
It tasted like they forgot the sugar.
Oh, really?
The cake itself wasn't sweet enough.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, because I always thought red velvet was very yummy.
But is this one of those things also, too, I'm being honest, I'm going to get called to a meeting now because...
No, we came out there to review
Who's going to call you into a meeting? The red velvet guy?
Well, never.
Carney's going to call a meeting with you? No, you'll be fine.
Well, and since it is so expensive,
not them.
It is good that if you can go in there to the fair and say, okay, this was good, that was
this
not
was good, right?
This is what's worth spending your money on, according to Jaybird.
Red velvet needed some work.
Yes, but everybody knows their corn dogs are phenomenal. That little coffee place where we stopped, Brew, it's right outside the Expo Center. It's a little black trailer called Brew and something. They had cookies made after breakfast cereal. They had Cinnamon Toast Crunch cookies. They had, I think, Fruit Loop cookies. They had gourmet popcorn and delicious coffee.
The best thing that I ate was the corn on the cob. It was delicious. I love their corn on the cob.
Yeah.
They have the woman put some kind of spices on there, tons of butter. It was big.
Yeah.
I am a size queen when it comes to my ears of corn.
On my way out, too, I stopped at the Voice Chocolate booth, and they have some great homemade chocolate made right here in Florida, locally owned and operated. Okay. They always help us out with little smiles. They have a booth, Voice Chocolate.
Okay.
And then, you never can go wrong with your fudges. The fair always produces a good fudge, and I love fudge. I've had it so long. Damn it, I think I'm going to be Fudge Wednesday.
I'm going to shit all day.
Bananas.
Fudge Pants Wednesday.
Bananas and fudge.
Have you ever seen the Mexican street corn, elote?
Yes.
I love Mexican street corn. Anytime it's on a restaurant menu, I order it.
It's delicious.
You've
love
had
it.
Yeah.
I get it all the time.
Yeah.
I've had it before where they scrape it off the cob for you and prepare it Mexican street corn style on a little corn tortilla.
You're giving me a corn just giving me a corn boner.
When they make it easier for you when you don't have to work the cob.
Right.
Oh, and you get double the corn.
I gotta tell you, I don't love working the cob. I would rather have it on a tortilla of some sort.
Me too. Working the cob is hard. It's a young man's game.
It's very sexual.
If you don't know what elote is, it is a corn on the cob that is slathered with mayonnaise, seasoned with chili powder and fresh lime juice, and then sprinkled all over with salty cotija cheese and cilantro.
I also heard you can do it with butter as well. Instead of the mayo, correct me if I'm wrong.
I've seen it done with Parmesan and butter and herbs. And just anytime you add a bunch of stuff like that to juicy corn, it's working.
I'm not sure I'm feeling the mayo.
The mayo could be a little
gross,
excessive.
Yeah, sometimes they say they use crema, which is like a thickened Mexican version of sour cream.
There we go. That's better.
Sour cream. You got me going.
Mayo on corn kind of makes me want to vomit. Ugh. hot mayo. I would have been so bummed out if you would have slapped
hot mayo.
some mayo on that thing.
So there you go. Got some sightings as well. When you guys were out doing some shopping, you took a photo here at the Village Publix. You got a shout out? Yeah.
That was yesterday. They were so nice. She has a daughter, too, that listens. Yeah, that was great fun. That's what I was dressed shopping in Publix in my tiger outfit.
It says, my wife was getting her second COVID-19 shot, and she noticed a strange man with a weird tiger jacket and hat and long hair.
Just like, that can only be one guy.
Yeah.
Well, I had a mask on. I was like, oh, you recognized me even with the mask.
Also, Michael said that he's taking it back to see Virginia in public. I was sitting across the street on a bench in Abacoa waiting to get a haircut. While I was FaceTiming with my fiance, and I saw Rocco and her daughter walking. I said, hey, it looks like Virginia's kids. And then I saw her pass by. I had to hang up to make sure I had a smile from cheek to cheek and was so tempted to wave, but didn't want to be a creep. Even though she is a local celeb, I couldn't help myself but to be a bit starstruck.
Always come up to us. We like when people come up to us.
I was out there hanging up posters for the Crawfish Festival.
Okay.
It's a problem if people aren't coming up to us. I mean, no one listen to our show.
Thank you.
Come up to talk. Let's speak.
Let's hang out.
Let's get weird. You can hug. You lead the hug first, though. I don't know the rules anymore. If you come to the hug, if you do the hug first, I'll go in for it. But I'm not going to reach out for the hug.
Okay.
Too many fucking rules now.
And I don't know if this is Denny's, but it's at least his doppelganger. Somebody found that online. Said, "Oh my gosh, I thought that was Denny's when I first saw him." It's a long-haired, dirty hippie that is holding a cat.
What is
Is he strangling that cat?
It looks like he's strangling a cat. Yeah,
it doesn't look like it's a real photo.
Yeah.
That is amazing, and that's Denny's.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's quite a likeness there.
That's beautiful.
KVJ TV. How about that? Huh? Let me see a couple other emails here. One that is kind of one of those fascinating stories. Why would we want to interview you? Chanel had said that crazy story where my mom had thought that my father didn't want anything to do with us. And when I was 12, she had found out that it wasn't that he had actually drowned in a car accident on 441 in 1983 with his wife and a dog, too. I would have been 1 year old. Horrific, I know. Poor dog. My mom thought that he didn't want anything to do with us and just never came back around. This was 1982, and at 16, I found out about it. I'm 39, and I just reached out to my father's only living brother for the first time, and they were so nasty to me. He and his wife, I feel like they knew about it and are ashamed. I don't understand how somebody could not be more overzealous to find out you have a connection to your departed brother. I would be his only first niece. No open arms or family reunions here. They had more hate than Satan.
That sucks. You know, it's weird sometimes when you reach out to family members you've never met. You don't know why or what happened, but they just, sometimes people are just mean assholes, and they probably have a fucked up story. It's got nothing to do with you. I wouldn't take it hard because they don't even know you.
It's not you, it's them and their baggage.
Exactly.
And whatever they've been through. And you know what? They're going to miss out on a great relationship they could have had, but seriously, fuck them.
But what a story, huh? Wow.
Yeah, that is. And you don't even know what the relationship was that he had with his own brother. You know, sometimes siblings
Yeah, that could have been terrible.
You're right.
Yeah, he may have been like, I couldn't stand him. Why would I care about his daughter?
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, that's heavy.
That is some heavy stuff. No doubt about it. This was kind of cool. Adam Sandler always doing things the right way. You saw he went back to that IHOP to reunite with the employee who inadvertently turned him away.
I mean, it's the right move.
Got to go back on a slower day. I'm sure she'll get you in this time.
Yeah, they had a photo of them, the two together. It was cute. So he's doing it right. And I think even the IHOP there is running all kinds of different specials. They're doing a special milkshake deal or something like that.
The Adam Sandler special.
Yeah, they're taking full advantage of it. So I thought that was kind of fun and kind of cute.
Rocco loves IHOP. That's what he gave his grandma for Mother's Day. IHOP gift card so they could go have breakfast together.
I love IHOP too. I get so excited when I'm going. It's so
you
fun.
You pick IHOP over Denny's?
Yeah, I don't like... are they a client? I don't know. Denny's, it's got shitty food.
Really?
It depends on what you get.
I pick Denny's over IHOP so heavy.
It depends on what Denny's you go to. If you got a Denny's where the manager has got it all cranking, they're going to produce, it's diner food. I do like IHOP better, though. I like the pancakes. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I like the original Pancake House too. That place is great as well.
Yeah. Original House of Pancakes?
Yes.
Yeah, they're good.
To me, that's almost like a classier IHOP.
I agree with you. It's a step up.
Yeah.
Oh, that Dutch baby.
That Dutch baby takes 45 fucking minutes to make.
I know, but it's worth it. Just sit your ass down and quit bitching. It will be worth it.
I love how we all know it takes 40 minutes.
That Dutch baby will change your life.
It's good. It is
so
good.
good.
It's good.
Yeah. Starbucks just rolled out a new drink yesterday called the Strawberry Funnel Cake Frappuccino. It's made out of coffee, milk, a funnel cake syrup, strawberry puree, and whipped cream. And then they put real funnel cake crumble pieces on top, and it should be out this summer.
Sounds like it's got about 800 calories of drink.
And I feel like if you drank that, you would shit your pants eventually.
That's Starbucks for you, yeah.
Shit all day.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of milk in there.
Yeah, you can get a day's worth of calories out of one of those Starbucks
drinks. You can have a 700-calorie drink, and just keep that in mind. That's a drink.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Earlier, in fact, I'll put something out on our social today. Wawa versus Publix subs. See what people say on that.
I'm kind of excited to see the results because you got passion on both of them.
I think you can do a poll on TikTok, so maybe we can do a TikTok poll as well. Or you can do one or the other. So we'll try to get that up and cranking today for you to check out on socials. And we were talking about places that seem to have a cult-like following. Both of those places were listed, and so was Chick-fil-A. But I wonder what's going to happen here. They say that Chick-fil-A is going to start limiting how many sauces people can get because of a shortage. There's a sauce shortage, Bird.
What?
I can tell you this. You ain't going to find that shit going down at Butt Chicken and Seafood.
Dang.
Plenty of sauce there.
Isn't that what people love? They love that Chick-fil-A sauces.
I was wondering when some of these places that are so liberal with giving out their sauces, when they're going to start reeling it in. Pollo Tropical is another one. You can go there and there's no rules. There's no sign. You can take as much sauce as you want. Eventually, that river's going to dry up.
Well, especially when you have somebody in there coming in, getting too much sauce, taking advantage, like I know you probably do.
Well, you can't say you're taking advantage. Then make rules, then, Virginia. Make rules.
It's an unspoken rule.
Nah.
Don't be an asshole at the sauce bar.
Trust me, I am not an ass. I respect sauce, and I have sauce etiquette. You can take these sauce lies and stick them where the sun don't shine.
You love sauce too much.
I wouldn't disrespect there's a code with sauce. I always pay for my sauce. In fact, me and Denny's have a thing. We will always ask for extra sauce and immediately follow up with, and we'll pay for the sauce, because it turns into a weird dance.
Because some people want sauce and they want it free.
I know they do.
And you want to establish that you're ready to pay for it.
I'm here to fuck up some sauce. Make sure let's not get skimpy with the sauce. I'm here to play. That's why I tell them.
Right.
You're right. It's respect.
Okay. Just to let you know, I think we've covered all the great food news. Probably half of our content today was food.
The whole podcast was food.
Yes.
I picked a great day to do a juice cleanse.
Real quick, Kev, out of IHOP and Denny's and Original Pancakes, the best place for breakfast is Waffle House.
Out of all of them. Okay,
you're saying Waffle House beats everybody?
I think Waffle House wins it all.
Dang. Controversial stuff. Good luck getting out of the building today.
3 people gonna try to fight you.
Well, maybe they won't see me.
You blend right in that outfit.
All right, y'all. Thanks for being here. We will see you later.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.